Thank you. Thank you. It's an unusual case that has received nationwide publicity, from the local trailer park tattler all the way to the New York Times Picayune. It's a story that's got most of low-income America on the edge of their broken lazy boys. About a year ago, a Floss County, Arkansas man died in a fiery car crash. Accident? His mother is convinced he was murdered. She's here today because she wants justice. Please welcome Miss Betty Wilma Cooper. Betty Wilma, welcome. Tell us about your son. What's his first name?
Billy Ray Jim, Dick.
So he has 4 names?
No, it's Billy Ray Jim, Dick.
Is this the old who's on third routine? Anyway, Billy Ray Jim Dick, he died in a car accident. Betty Wilma, tell us what happened.
Well, Dick, Billy Ray Jim died in a car accident.
Interesting, but bear with me for a second. How did he die in a car accident?
Well, it was late on a Tuesday night at the trailer park, and Billy Ray Jim called me up and said he was going to the store and did I need anything. Well, I did need me some Bisquick and some potted meat and Spam for sandwiches.
But Billy Ray Jim Dick never came home with them there victuals, did he?
No, the police called me up and said that Billy Ray Jim had probably fallen asleep at the wheel and driven his pickup truck into a refinery. And the refinery blew up, and all that was left of him was just some chunks of his underwear, pieces of his favorite, little Budweiser can hat.
But you don't think it was an accident, do you?
No, I don't. I think that somebody kidnapped him and drugged him with that gas, that's in cans of cheese, and propped him up behind the wheel of his pickup and just sent him on to his death.
You paint an interesting photo. So you think someone had him killed?
I don't think. I know. His wife, Jolene, had him killed. And you want to know why?
Pourquoi?
I'm going to tell you anyway. Jolene was a slut.
Ooh.
That's right. She was a slut who didn't even wait for the dirt to get spiders before she started taking up with men again.
Didn't wait for the dirt to get spiders.
That's right.
You gotta love these folksy aneurysms. Anyway, Betty Wilma, just because a woman's a slut, that's not enough reason for her to kill somebody.
No, but it is if that person's got money.
Ooh, Billy Ray Jim Dick had money.
Honey, he had the monopoly on the septic tank business there in our... Hey, listen, he loved that stinking business.
So he was sitting on a lot of money.
That's right. That's right. Never enough for Jolene, though. She'd spend money like a Chinese horseshoe at a 3-legged dog race.
Goes good. A Chinese horseshoe at a 3-legged dog race. Miller, are we keeping track of these aneurysms? Now, Betty Wilma, you said she was taken up with a lot of men?
She didn't even wait. At Billy Ray Jim's funeral, she's just throwing herself all over Big Bob Little.
Big Bob Little.
Big Bob runs the trailer park we all live in, the Pair o' Dice.
The Pair o' Dice. And you think Big Bob was in cahoots with Jolene?
I do. They was in cahoots. They was lovers. I mean, he could hardly wait just to get my little Billy Ray Jim out of the picture. And now my dead son is gone. He's gone. He's... I'm sick. I need my pills. Can we break? I need my pills.
Okay. Betty Wilma, you go ahead and medicate yourself. And you stay tuned because we'll be back faster than a 6-toed cat on a Mexican gun rack. Miller, these are fun.
Are you a loner who possesses firearms and explosives? You could be a guest on Nightstand. Call 555-DICKY. In a month of Sundays on Nightstand, they make the world a happy place.
It must be great to see the smiles on those kids' faces as you guys pile out of those little cars.
Actually, Dick, it's taking dumb rat bastards like you and smashing your faces into freaking dent balls for asking stupid questions like that.
Irritable clown syndrome, only on Nightstand.
Thank you. Thank you. Welcome back. We're talking to Betty Wilma Cooper, who claims her son, Billy Ray Jim Dick Cooper, was murdered. Now, Betty Wilma, was Billy Ray Jim Dick your only child?
No, there's another one who's stillborn.
Oh, congratulations. When's he due?
No, he's stillborn.
He's still to be born. When's he due?
No, Dick, he's stillborn.
Here we go, another Elvis and Costello routine. Anyway, let's get back to our story. In our last segment, you accused your daughter-in-law, Jolene, of being in cahoots with her lover, Big Bob, to murder your son. Is that right?
That's right.
And they're responsible for it?
They're more than responsible. They did it.
Well, folks, you want to find out if they did it?
Yeah.
You want to meet half of the accused? Yeah! Come on out, Jolene! Now, Jolene, you've been backstage in our backstage area listening to Betty Wilma backstage. What do you think so far?
Well, I heard what she said, and I don't know where she gets her information because I loved Billy Ray Jim Dick.
Then why does she call you a slut?
Oh, yeah, she compliments me now that we're on the TV. But at home, let me tell you, it is a different story. I mean, I don't want to say it, but she is a real B-I-C-H.
Miller, can we say bish? We'll get a ruling. Jolene, you were married to Billy Ray Jim Dick for 3 years. Where did you meet him?
At a family reunion.
And you say you truly loved him.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I was a good wife to Billy Ray Jim. You are just jealous of me ever since I took your son away to the other end of that trailer park.
Hey, listen, if you was such a good wife, how come you never gave him any?
Oh.
Ooh, how...
Ask her that.
Well, how would you know that, Betty Wilma?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? It's a small trailer park, Dick, and listen, whenever I went to their trailer and was knocking, that trailer wasn't a rocking.
I offered my low-ends, Dick, but he never took. He never took. All he wanted to do was sit around in his BVDs and watch Matlock.
Sounds like my first wife.
If that's true, how come he never told me that?
Maybe that's because he never had a chance, because you're always so busy entertaining them truckers.
Ooh. Truckers?
What? Yeah, sometimes 5 or 6 a night. I mean, this woman...
No way.
This woman
No way.
is a regular human loading dock.
Oh.
That is not true.
It's true. It's true.
5 or 6 truckers. Mercy sakes alive, we got ourselves a convoy.
Nerve in the world, man.
All right. Hey. All right, hey, you two. Just stop your bishing. Boy, you've been together for a minute now. You're arguing like 2 riverbanks on a Lithuanian dartboard. All right, let's introduce the 4th wheel in this triangle. Come on out, Big Bob. Well, I can see why they call you, Bob. Now, Big Bob, you and Jolene were lovers, is that right?
That's right.
And where'd you meet Jolene?
Well, I guess I first paid her some mind there at the funeral.
Uh-huh.
I was worried about her and concerned, just like I would be with any tenant of mine.
Oh, that's right. You are in the trailer park business, right?
Yes, sir, that's right. I am the largest owner of mobile home parks in all of northeastern Floss County.
Really?
That's right. 27 of them, Dick. and all of them overlooking miniature golf courses. You see, you get your country club living at 1/24 of the price.
Anyway, let's get back to the story. You met Jolene at the funeral. She's looking kind of lonely. Is that pretty much what happened?
Yeah, well, I saw her there all gussied up and wearing shoes. Yes, sir, we got to talking, and one thing led to another, and you know, it weren't long before she was petting my skunk.
Bob, there are children secretly watching this show.
Well, no, Dick. You see, I got me this here pet skunk. And,
Oh, that's right.
And Jolene took a real liking to
Hey,
it.
this is such She didn't need no shoulder to lean on because you was a sperming her way before she even recognized you. I know that's not a credit. No,
Gee, Wilma,
What?
you lie like a rabied bear in a bird bath.
Hey, right. Well, you lie like a smooth eel on a possum's tongue, little lady.
You lie like a dead cow on a train track.
Yeah, well, you all lie like a German puppeteer at a Microsoft Word convention. I couldn't resist. Hey, we'll be back with more aneurysms right after this. Thank you. We are back with an inbred mother, an heiress to a family fortune, and some accused murderers. Sounds like the Kennedys. Our next guest on Nightstand is one of the most respected journalists on any of those sleazy tabloid news shows. She's researched and written a new book on this case and on trailer park life called Bubba's in the Mist. Please welcome Diane Glass. Diane, welcome. I'm glad you're here.
Thank you, Dick. It's nice to be here.
Now, I did not read your book, but I did listen to the book tape as read by Chelsea Clinton. And what's clear to me is that these people may not recognize you, but you know them very well. Is that right?
That's right, Dick. In fact, I was their neighbor in a trailer park for 3 months.
I don't remember any Diane. I don't, and I eavesdropped on practically everybody there. I don't remember.
Well, that's because I used a pseudonym.
Ah, French for a false disguise. And you lived among them without them ever realizing you were a sexy reporter.
That's right, Dick. In fact, when I was doing that, I uncovered evidence that Big Bob Little had the motive, the opportunity, and the know-how to murder Billy Ray Jim, Dick.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a bunch of here. I mean, now why would I want to kill some little old manure-pushing, pissant son of a...
For the insurance money, $5,000 for accidental death.
$5,000. What can you do with that?
Are you nuts? For $5,000, I could drive my trailer all the way to Spain and live high on the hog like a hamster on a lawnmower.
I think it's just crazy talk here, because if there's one thing that Big Bob Little don't need no more of, it's money.
How about that, Diane?
Dick, his business was almost wiped out last year by those tornadoes. Your cash flow was low, and you needed money.
That's right. Billy Ray Jim's money, I bet.
That's a damn lie, Betty Wilma.
Ain't
Now,
either.
you better stop spreading these cow chips about me, or I'm gonna sue your pimply butt.
Oh, well, you go ahead and sue me, fat boy. My lawyers would
Hey, you're acting like a bunch of country pumpkins.
Actually, Dick, Jolene didn't know anything about this. Big Bob used her for the insurance money.
That is ridiculous. I love Big Bob, and I know he loves me.
That's right, sweetheart.
Maybe he does, but he's tried to make love to a lot of other women, too.
Ooh, well, he looks like a guy who can cover some ground.
I do not believe that.
Oh, no. Remember when you played the propane salesman, and I was the naughty little girl whose mommy wasn't home?
Velma?
You
God, it's not
That was supposed to be our gun.
I know, I swear.
And to think I'm carrying his child.
Hey, congratulations, you're stillborn too.
Hey,
Okay, this is just starting to get fun. Almost as much fun as rotten kielbasa on a broken Stairmaster. But don't go away, because there's one more big surprise to go. Stick around.
Hey, you can get Dick on the World Wide Web. Cruise on by. On some upcoming nightstand, it's really scary camping stories.
Okay, Dave, you're alone in the woods. Two burly mountain men approach you, and one says, "Hey, you've got a real purty mouth." Then what happens?
Find out only on Nightstand.
Thank you, we're back, and we're talking about homicide in a double wide. Actually, it was more like bad luck in a pickup truck, but that's not as dramatic. Anyway, to recap, Betty Wilma is the mother of Billy Ray Jim Dick. She thinks her son was murdered by her daughter-in-law, Jolene, who was taken up with Big Bob Little, who may actually be the trigger man in a refinery accident that senselessly took the life of Billy Ray Jim Dick so prematurely. Now, Diane Glass, veteran TV reporter who went undercover and under the covers to play propane delivery boy with Big Bob Little, has hard evidence that could convict the real killer, which she is about to divulge.
Dick, that there story has more holes in it than a cheese log at a woodpeckers convention. Yes, sir.
Sorry, Bob, but I've got the evidence. Bank
what do you
statements
got?
showing his company's broke, photos of him with other women, not to mention the canceled check to the man he paid to snap Billy's brakes.
Oh, Bob! Bob!
I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I
Bob!
think. No, it weren't me. It weren't me. I tell you, I didn't do it. Why should I do it? Why should I do it? All right, I did it. I did it. I paid it. I paid it. I paid to have the little pissy killed. I did.
What?
Oh, baby, I couldn't live without you. Now, come on. And plus, I did need that money.
I knew it. Damn it, I knew it. Now I'm gonna watch you deep fry, fat boy. Shut up.
Not so fast, Betty Wilma. I happen to know that Big Bob Little did not kill your son.
That's a damn lie, Dietrick!
No, it isn't, Bob, and I can prove it.
Dick, I wouldn't have received a $500,000 advance if my facts had been in error. Trust me, Billy Ray Jim is dead.
Au contrary, Diane, I happen to know that the man Big Bob Little killed is alive.
Oh my God! Oh my God! You mean my son is alive?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God! My prayers have been answered. This is awesome. Thank you. Where is he? When can I see my boy?
You can see him right now because he's backstage in our janitor's closet.
Oh my God!
We're gonna bring him out right now. You want to meet Billy Ray Jim Dick? Come on out, Billy Ray Jim Dick!
Is this Billy Ray Jim Dick?
It used to be Billy Ray Jim Dick. Now it's Billy Ray Joan Dick.
Oh, it's just Billy Ray Joan.
Oh. So you lost the dick. Anyway, he contacted us when he wanted to be on our Young Transsexual show, and that's when we first heard your pathetic story. Is that right?
Yes, Dick. I've always felt like I was living a lie.
Same old story. You felt like a man in a homely woman's body.
Then when I learned that Big Bob had wanted to kill me, I realized I could go and start a new life. So I went down to Tijuana and had the surgery done.
By a doctor specializing in transsexuals.
Actually, no, I could only afford a vet. But he had done a lot of neutering.
We'll get back to that one on one of our weekly transsexual shows. But in the meantime, the case is solved. You are back. How does everybody feel? It must be great.
What the hell are you talking about, Dietrick? You just got me to confess to attempted murder on national television. Gee. Oh.
And I'll probably have to return the $500,000 advance I got from my book.
And I find out one of my husbands is a woman and the other one is a cheater.
Well, how about you, Betty Wilma? Your son's back in your arms. You gotta feel great. Well, maybe you'll come back for our Mama Don't Let Your Baby Grow Up to Be Cowgirl show. Well, what have we learned tonight? Actually, not a lot. Except that sometimes when you're dead, it's better to stay dead. And we also heard some great country aneurysms. In fact, we heard so many, I think I'm gonna get a brain euphemism. For now, I'm Dick Dietrick. People